Pull the defense wide. Create space, then shoot quick. Starting at the slot, the guard dribbles to the wing and flows into a handoff from the handler lifting up from the corner. Right after taking the handoff, he comes back to the top and attacks if the driving lane opens, finishing at the rim or with the pull-up. If the defense collapses inside, the kick out to the corner is there for the catch and shoot three. If nothing opens, the wing shooter cuts through the lane, then comes off the double screen on the opposite low side and lifts to the wing for the catch and shoot three. If the handoff is not used early, the handler lifting from the corner takes the top big screen to the opposite slot, where he can catch and shoot if open. With the ball up top, the handler drifts toward the slot while the guard from the corner uses screens from the big and big wing to curl high around the arc to the opposite wing. If he's open, it's a quick catch and shoot three. At the same time, the low shooter lifts to the opposite wing, and if that window opens first, he gets the pass from the slot for another three. If neither shot is there, the guard who caught on the wing attacks baseline, while the lifted shooter uses the big screen to sprint to the corner for the hammer pass and the corner three. The slot handler can also attack baseline himself right away for the isolation finish. From the wing, the handler dribbles up top as the big drops to the corner for the stagger screen. The cutter comes through the elbow to the opposite low block for the finish if open. If that pass is not there, he stays low while one screener comes off the big screen and lifts to the wing for the catch and shoot three. If that shot is not available, he drops back down, and the original cutter comes off both screens again to lift to the opposite wing for another catch and shoot chance. The handler can also attack the empty side early for the isolation finish. From the wing, the handler dribbles up top while the shooter on the opposite wing uses the screen to flare down to the corner for the catch and shoot three if open. If not, he comes back up from the corner using the same screener again and lifts to the wing for another catch and shoot look. If the shooter is covered, the screener steps up for the pick and roll with the handler. The handler can also attack the open lane himself for the isolation finish. With the ball at the slot, the opposite mid-post handler lifts for the catch. After the pass, the passer cuts, then fades to the opposite corner off the low screen for the catch and shoot three. If that is not there, the big from the high side steps up to set the screen and flows into the two-man game. If the first slot pass is skipped, the high big drops low, then uses the swingman screen to pop out to the corner for the shot. If that is covered, the screener exits to the opposite corner and comes off another low screen for another catch and shoot three.
Alexander Walker passes to McCollum. Now here's Kispert. That falls.
An attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup.
Out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's McCollum. Just fine to shoot. Johnson, wide open, he fired. Now here's McCollum. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Westbrook against McCollum. McCollum on the wing. There's the three. He's in his comfort zone.
Next up, the ball keeps moving. Make the extra pass, then punish the rotation.